Hello, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, I think it's September, what, 15th? Look at that, 4 degrees, guys. That's freaking cold. I think it's the 15th. Maybe it's the 14th. I'm not sure. Maybe today is 15th, Thursday. I don't know what day it is. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. Dougie wants out. Wanna go for a bowel movement? Come on. Oh, Doug. Oh, that dog. He just conned me. He better not go for a run. He probably just went for a run. Yeah, you're wound up, aren't you? My God, you're crazy this morning. You wouldn't believe what he's been doing here, guys. You're nuts, Doug. Look at this, his tail's just a-going. Oh, I want to go outside. Every single big truck that's gone past out on the highway, any rumble sound, Doug is, sorry, Doug, stop hitting the camera. He's been just going nuts, barking. Like, this is what happens, eh? Like, you know, he was inside all day yesterday, so today he's gonna hurt himself, is the bottom line. No matter what I do today, unless I tie him up, but he wants to run. So it's like, you know, he's on this every second day deal right now, so we'll let him run and hurt himself. And I'll have to take care of him again. The dog is crazy though. Doug, are you a little wound up? Do you want to go out? You're a nut. The talking this morning has been crazy, guys. I'm telling you. If I could have just left the camera running today, I'd have so much footage. I actually could have had probably a Scooby-Doo cartoon this morning with the amount of talking he's been doing. All right, we're gonna go do the ducks, let them out, get ready for Simon to show up here so that I can get my garden green beans picked. Oh man, I'm feeling so good. I got food in the freezer. What a freaking relief, guys. You have no idea. None. It's like, you know, it's like the thought of buying groceries, you know, well, one, after Simon told me the prices, I can't even fathom that. But anyways, let's get my jacket happening here because it's freaking cold out this morning, and get the ducks out. Well, now he's going to the back door. Are we going to the back door? What a dog. You wouldn't believe what he's been doing to me since I turned the camera off. All right, we're going out the front door. Right away, on guard. I was doing my morning breakfast dishes and a Muscovy flew out of the pen and all the ducks started freaking out and hanging around this end of the pen. We got a Muscovy that's walking around. I don't know where she went, but I was washing the dishes and I watched her fly right by the kitchen window. Oh, there she is. She totally freaked the ducks out when she left the pen. So it's that time of year. Muscovies start flying. Okay, Doug's disappeared. All right, guys, we're going to do a poll. And the poll is right up here. You know that little white eye that's in the top of the corner here? Like, I think it's right about there. I'm not too sure. But it's a little tiny white eye. Click on it. We're going to have a poll today. Because I keep seeing comments from people about, you know, the show is too long. The episodes are too long. I don't write the script here, guys. The ducks do. So I just videotape what the ducks give me, you know, like if they give me a whole bunch of really good footage or if there's a lot of stuff happening here, I record it, and if there isn't a lot of stuff, I don't record it. But it seems that some people think that we should have a short episode. I want to know from you, the fan, okay? I want to, you know, vote. Don't leave a comment about this. I won't read the comments about this. I want to see the tally on the votes. Should I videotape as much as possible like I do normally of what happens here with the ducks, you know, so it could be a shorter or long episode, whatever the ducks give us, or should I edit it down and only put out like, you know, 12, 13-minute episodes? So that's the choice, guys. Videotape what the ducks give us, or edit it down to the short attention span. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Vote, do not comment, okay? Don't put a comment. Vote on the little white dot up there, the little eye. Click on it and place your vote on what you think I should do. Should I edit it down to the short attention span internet viewer, or give the true epic what happens here with the ducks? And just to let you know, editing it down to a little 12-minute episode, oh man, that'd be like a part-time job. It would be so much easier on me. I could actually go on a holiday. Well, not really, because look what I gotta take care of here. All right, let's let these guys out. I been watching the lake this morning. Not a sign of anything. It's been pretty calm water. It was actually glass all morning before the breeze kicked up. These hardcore ducks, they're waiting to get out. Oh, the other group's coming. Oh, and all the beans are gone, guys. They ate everything. There isn't a bean left, even the whole ones. Oh man, that's the nice thing about, you know, when you've got this many birds, when it's, you know, to get rid of the scraps and that, it's like nothing goes to waste here. The duckies, they love eating garden stuff. Just imagine if that got loose in the garden, I wouldn't have anything. Okay, Doug, are you gonna screw up this morning, or how about you go for a run? Go down and check the swamp out. What's down here, Doug? Hey, what's down here? Is there anything down here? Go run shotgun. Oh, I just heard more glass. Man, oh man, this place is brutal. It is freaking nuts. And I'm picking up glass here. Look at this. Yesterday, I picked up a whole bunch of glass here. And today, there's glass again. It's like, okay, where did it come from overnight? I'd almost like to have a time-lapse camera set up just to see, you know, the glass ooze out of the ground. Is the only thing that makes any sense. You know, the old days, oh man, you know, they, you know, you'd find a spot on their property and they would set it up, and, you know, a bunch of kids, they take their 22s or the pellet guns or the BB guns and they would break bottles all day. And then, you know, here I am 40, 50 years later, I'm dealing with it. And that's how, you know, things like that, that's how Doug gets his foot cut, and serious cuts too. Sometimes you're lucky the glass is so weathered and grinded that the edges are actually smooth right over. They're not sharp. But sometimes, you know, if it's a bottle that just gets broken, like one that's been in the ground for a long time and then somehow gets busted, that has the sharp edges and that cuts Doug's foot. Okay, dog, go for a run. Go on. Who's here? Who's here, Doug? Go clear the swamp. Who is it, Doug? Who's here? Go see. Is that it? We're good to go? Oh man, that dog. I love him. All right, let's get this happening. No, Doug, you're not coming in. I'm thinking the Doug is going to destroy the morning rush, guys. Just going to warn you right now. No, Doug. Oh, what was that? I just heard a bird. Go see, Doug. You can tell that he's had a day off, right? What a goof. Okay, you're not coming in, Doug, but Doug, come on, let's go. Oh boys, that's a freaking quick rush, guys. I think that's like a record. Look at them coming out. We could actually maybe get a Muscovy fly in here this morning. Oh, little stripper just came out of underneath the bathtub. That was fast. That was actually really fast. Okay, Doug's, oh, he's at the creek. He's running the creek line, guys. The dog's doing his job. I was doing my edit this morning, and since we've had the sightings of the otters, I've been watching the edit, and I've noticed that when Doug is doing the smelling, when his nose is down and he's really keen on the edge of the bulrushes on the other side of the creek, and he chases the ducks. Oh, there's the Muscovy flying. Just freaked all the ducks out. I noticed that when he does this running back and forth thing, is the mornings that we find that we spot the otter. And I'm thinking what's happening is the reason Doug runs back and forth and freaks the ducks out to get them off the shoreline is because he smells the otter. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the dog is doing like it's a protection thing, where he's trying to get the ducks, into the water, so that they can't get taken out on the shore. But Doug doesn't realize that the otter is hunting the water. He's just thinking about the coyote situation. That's a good rush this morning, guys. They absolutely stripped the pen. Less and less ducks are walking in the middle of the swamp. They're heading over to the left there, coming out. Oh, little Disco. Poor little duck. Oh, Discos. Look at the poor limp. I feel sorry for you. I couldn't help you. Oh, the little Muscovies are coming down. They're becoming part of the flock now. Oh man, look at the size. Where are you, Fabio? I just saw you. Look at that duck. He's massive. That's a big male. Pretty soon he's gonna have his bright green head and he's gonna look freaking awesome. Fabio's got lots of babies because I've seen lots of ducks that look like him. What? What's going on, Doug? Are we clear? Nothing's here? The dog's been going nuts in the house this morning, guys. Like it's, well, the thing is, like yesterday he was inside all day because I cleaned beans. So I kept him inside and it was so windy the ducks ended up coming back to the yard. So today he's, on duty and he's ready for it, man. He can last one single day and then he starts cracking. And it's annoying because he like this morning drove me nuts. Absolutely drove me nuts. He was not interested in being in the house, like right from the start. Well, for him, to ask out first thing in the morning like that, that's not like Doug. And I, made sure last night that you know, did his bathroom deal, because I took him outside and made sure that he did a number 1 and a number 2. I'm in the wrong spot here. Actually, you know what, guys? Because now this is all cut and I can see the high spots and the low spots, I'm actually getting pretty good at navigating it here. Except when I go back, I forget which way. Oh, I'm taking a big risk here. I'm going way out. Oh, don't go there. Well, it looks like the ducks, after the windy day yesterday, they're taking advantage of the lake today. They didn't do a lot of swimming yesterday because of the wind. The steam that came off the lake this morning with the 4 degrees Celsius weather we had, the water temperature will be falling quick, which means the turtles are going to be history. There actually should be next to no turtle action. Because this lake really cools off fast. So the turtles have got to take cover for the winter. It heats up quick in the spring and cools off quick in the fall. Look at the ducks, they're having a blast. Okay, I think that's just a panic, guys, because the spot that the otters come out of, the ducks are still over there. Because the otters have been coming from that direction over there. And as you can see, there's some ducks over there. And if there was otters, they would leave. So I'm thinking we've got just some panic action. So I'm thinking we've just got some panic here happening. The flock mentality, you know? One duck panics, they all panic. Yeah, if we had otters, those guys in the distance would not be there. So I'm thinking that we're good to go here today so far. Actually, I'm wondering where my dog is. I don't see Doug. So that means he's back there, because that's where he goes in the morning, where all the otters are. Which I don't understand these otters why they're hanging around, because Doug is actively hunting them. Some serious activity going here. Holy moly. Happy ducks. Okay, we got a bunch of ducks coming out. Doug must be back there. is usually what happens. Hey, where are you, Doug? Any minute he should appear. Doug must be on a serious rip back there because he's nowhere to be found. And I'm not seeing like the ducks freaking out over there. I gotta go and get ready for Simon. Today's green bean day. Oh, I'm making a dent in my garden, guys. See, the thing is I get out here and it's just nothing but holes. And when I come out here, it looks so easy to get in and out. And when I turn around, it's like I can't remember what direction I came from. It's like a maze. Okay. And you got to be careful because you hit a soft spot, and it's like whoa. Well, basically you're up to your waist or deeper. Yeah, Doug is where are you, Doug? Oh, there he is. He was just freaking the ducks out. It was an otter, and it was Doug. See, that's the area the otter hides. And Doug has been showing a serious interest in that area. That's where he goes every morning. Yeah, he's got his nose up smelling. So we might have an otter here right now, and if we do, Doug's gonna chase it. Oh, he's whooping. Something's here. More likely the otters. They won't hang around with Doug back there. It's like he wants the ducks to get off the shore, you know? Look at him. It's like, stay in the water, ducks. It's safer there. Like he's standing guard, you know? Well, the otters aren't going to stick around if he's running back there. They're going to leave. But that's why Doug's been going back there, is because of the otters. And I know we have otters. I keep spotting them, but they keep staying out of range. You know, they're trying to sneak in on the ducks. And the thing is Doug is screwing up their approach. And the ducks keep coming over to this side of the creek and stay in the clearing. And the otters aren't big fans of going onto the land to snaffle up some food. They prefer to grab it in the water. There he's gone again. So the ducks are staying on this side, and Doug is patrolling the backside. They're getting more adventurous. Look at them, they're going down the lake. I ordered a new set of brushes for the electric motor, because even though I fixed it, I know what's going to happen. It's going to break again. because the modification I had to do to make it work it ain't going to last. So it was like $30 to order another set of brushes. 35 I think it was total. And once my garden is done, which is going to be like really soon here, because Simon and I are just, well, we're blowing through it. It's like, I can't even imagine trying to do, well, if I was doing it myself, guys, honestly, I'd still be doing beans next week. I would be just tapped for time. I wouldn't be doing a lot of duck stuff because I got to get my food. I got to get out of here too. I got to get my food in the freezer so I have something to eat this winter. But I got to go set up right now because he's supposed to be here soon. Okay, this is getting, the holes are getting bigger. Look at this. This hole wasn't here before. The ducks are making holes now. Like, give you an idea, like, I'm, I'll show you, look how far away I am from the creek. Here's the hole, and there's the creek. The ducks are working their way in here, drilling holes. They've actually got another hole. They're working their way backwards here. And they got a hole over there. They're drilling holes all over the place. That right there, I bet you at least, you know, to my crotch or maybe my waist. Because the thing is, the ducks, they drill the vegetation that's floating. They drill that out, eat it all. So then it's just a mud hole, a stinky mud hole. What a beautiful day. I really would like to go out in a boat, but I gotta go and pick vegetables. But we got some nice weather coming, like we always do. And we'll get the drone happening. Oh, we're getting, you know, it's like Christmas, guys. I'm getting excited because, you know, I'm actually now going to be able to get the drone out and get it happening. And thanks, I forget who sent me the email about the don't update the app so that I don't get locked out because, you know, Phantom or DJI is not supporting Phantom 2 now. So it's like, hopefully what Peter installed on the iPad for me is the right version. Oh, I hope so. I don't need technical difficulties on something that I don't know anything about. Oh, that would suck. It really would, actually. I'm like a little kid right now, guys. I'm actually quite excited because we're so close. I'm going to have all my responsibilities taken care of here really soon, and we can get the drone happening. Because just imagine right now having the drone out there, you know, following the ducks down the lake. Because right now, like, look at, they're way down there, they're like out of sight. And if we had the drone, I could actually follow them down. But right now they're just out of sight. And I think it's going to take a little while for the Doug to get used to the drone. But the thing is that what we're going to be able to do is when Doug does that recon back there in the swamp, and if we can get Doug not to be obsessed with the drone, because we know he, you know, goes crazy over things flying. If we can get him to ignore the drone, maybe we can follow Doug back there and see, you know, what he's doing back there. But I've got a gut feeling he's going to think the drone is a hawk or a crow or a seagull or something, and he's going to, you know, run around like a fool. Speaking of the fool, here he comes. Oh, Doug, you're filthy again. You've done your perimeter check, everything's good, obviously. You're back. I'm gonna do my water chores while everything's nice and wet, and then set up here and get my day underway. And don't forget, guys, the little eye there on the top of the screen, click on it, vote on the poll. I want to know exactly what your opinion is on this. Do you want more or do you want less? That's basically it. The hospital ducks, because it's cool out, they're all in the barn. Yep, they're all in the barn sleeping. Ducks! Come on outside. Unbelievable. I guess it was too cool for them last night. Well, let's see if we can get the little guys to come out. Ducks, go outside. Well, that little duck's got the sneezes. Did you eat all your beans last night? No, they didn't, guys. I'm thinking the little broken toe duck. I'm just looking at the way it's walking. I'm thinking the little broken toe duck can go out with the flock. How you doing, little broken toe duck? Okay, slow down. Well, the way you're moving, I'm thinking you're pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking it's you're healed enough. You can go back out with your friends. Oh, you're a big female too. She's got some serious mass to her, guys. She's not a little duck. Yes, Doug, a duck is getting out of the hospital. Big raven. I quickly distracted Doug from the cute little duck. Alright, go with your friends. They're down at the lake. Yeah, there's nobody else I can let out. Not yet. We'll check tomorrow. I think I got to help this duck down to the lake. Keep going. You forget what the lake is? Keep going. All right. Now don't go towards the barn. Look at this. Oh man. Totally forgot what the lake is. Come on. Let's go to the lake. I'll help you. It's time to go see your friends. Can you walk the rest of the way? Can you? All right, duck. Go on. Go to the lake. Go see your friends. Keep going. Okay, go right. Go right. Right. Keep going. She's not limping, so her toe must be doing better, but she's having a hard time here. She doesn't know what direction to go. She is heading in the right direction, but she's just taking the roughest route to get there. Oh, duck. It's amazing how fast they forget things. Keep going that direction. Keep going. You got the right idea. Yeah, there she goes. She's on the path. All right, she's taken care of. What a beautiful day. All right, I gotta go and start getting set up here to pick beans. Well, it looks like Magoo, Billy, and Bubble Eye Duck have come outside. I just can't believe how small Billy is. And he's 2 months old, guys, because he was born July the 15th. Like 2 months old and barely has any even tail feathers. There's got to be something wrong with the duck inside that's causing this. That's a true runt. A true runt, actually. But not a bean scrap left anywhere, guys. Even all the whole beans gone. They ate everything last night. Taking a break from the garden, guys. I just found out my helper's not coming today, and I've got some parcels, specifically the connectors for the lights for the pan at the post office. And I thought I'll go to the store, do my Friday running around on Thursday, and then tomorrow when my helper gets here, I'll work all day. I'm gonna come back and pick beans when I get back. So we're gonna go on a little bit of a road trip, more likely undocumented. Next time you see me, I'll be back. I just came back from town, guys. We got a box from Mail Time. It's an Amazon box, but I got my connectors. Look at these. These are slick, man. They go right on the cable. It's a waterproof connection. So every place one of these comes off, I can put a light. They're slick, and they've got the stress relief waterproof crimp on the end. So I've now got the connectors for the lighting. As soon as I get my garden done, I can do this. It's a one-day job, and then we'll have proper lighting in the pen. So, but back to the Mail Time. This came from Amazon, and it's from Rosalia from the Dominican Republic, from what I can see. And it is a bug zapper killer of some sort. Okay, yeah, it's an electric bug zapper. All right. Okay, so we got to plug it in, and I've got a plug right here. So let's see what she does. Whoa! All right, a bug zapper, guys. Well, next year we'll fire it up, because right now at 4 degrees Celsius, there's not many bugs. Actually, there's none. Thank you very much, Rosalia. But, so there we go, guys. One bug zapper. Thanks a lot. Oh, the ducks are coming home. I just pulled in with the truck here about 10 minutes ago. I think that's why they're coming home. Yeah, more and more coming home. I think it's because I just got home. I've got to perform a little bit of vet duty on Doug here. Something is either he's hurt his head or something is biting him. But I got to get the shears out and shear the fur off of him so I can see the area, because he's got these, they're almost like wounds on his head. So I got to go and take care of that right now. Oh, the dog's in the right position. I've got the clippers. We've got to check your head out, Doug. Something is biting you or scarring you or something. Come here. Are you going to cooperate? Probably not, eh? Alright, guys. I got to put my glasses on to do this. What a dog. You wouldn't believe what I went through. He was fine when I started the clipper, but as soon as it touched him and the vibration, I ended up putting him in a scissor hold on the ground so that I could do 2 little spots on his head. I don't know what they are. It looks like bites. We got spray here, Doug. They just appeared this morning, and They're like open wounds. Like something has bit him. And they're rock hard. But he's got one. Come on, Duck, show us. On the side here. Now this looks like a scratch right there, but that is one of those wounds. He's got two of them right here. I don't know what it is. I was worried that there was something underneath the skin, because you never know, you know. This way I know, and I can keep an eye on them. It's hard to, you know, treat a wound underneath fur. This way at least I can see it healing up, because he has absolutely like perfect skin. That's why it stuck out this morning when I saw it. I was like, he had these lumps, and I was scratching them. Okay, they weren't here yesterday. But it's just weird. It's got to be something bit him. Doug, where did you have your head stuck that something bit you? And I've checked his whole body, because I thought, you know, like we saw him the other day there scratching, that he was, you know, itchy. Here, lay down. And I checked all here where he's been scratching, and it's smooth as could be. There's not a mark on him. Like, it's not like he's got, you know, fleas or ticks or anything. Like, the dog is, he's perfect. Well, I know he's perfect, but there's nothing wrong with him. He's more than perfect. He's awesome. Hey, Dougie? Except when I did the clippers. Oh man, guys, I should have set the tripod up and videotaped it, because it was like a WWF wrestling match. I had him in a scissor hold, and he would not cooperate. And then finally at the end, he just he gave up, and it was like, oh, okay, you're not doing anything. And then then it was no problem. But at first, it was like, what are you doing? The vibrating clipper hit him, and he was like in full fight mode. All right, well now I can keep track of what's going on here, because I wouldn't want anything to go wrong with the dog here. He does such a good job, and he's such an awesome dog. So that's the vet hospital on the duck adventure today. Just gonna do my duck chores. I can't believe it's already 4 o'clock, guys. I just whipped to town and back, and I blew the whole afternoon. But I'm going down to the creek because there's a bunch of ducks that are on the other side of the creek, and it's almost like they're afraid to come home. So I'm gonna go down and give them an escort just in case. I'll go down, I got the shotgun, and I got Doug. But these ducks all came home when I pulled in with the truck. Well, about 15 minutes after I pulled in with the truck, these ducks all came home. But we're gonna go down and make sure that these ducks on the other side of the creek are all right. I got Dougie. I think Dougie's getting bit by those house flies that are biting me, and Doug's having a reaction, because I have noticed that those little house flies that bite are all over Doug, and he's not bothered by them. And I'm thinking they're biting him, and he's just having a reaction. I'm going to keep an eye on that spot I shaved on his head, and if it doesn't clear up, I'll have to call the vet. I'll send some pictures to Andy via email and do the electronic vet exam. Now these ducks could very well just be over here because it's an absolutely beautiful afternoon. I only got 1 pail of beans picked. I don't believe it. But I got my connectors to do the lights on the duck pen. So that's going to be the next thing to do after I get the garden done here. Get the lights done and get the drone out. I'm actually going to plug the drone battery in tonight and charge them up. Holy mackerel, guys. There's like 15 killdeers here. Oh, the dog. Oh, Doug. We got killdeers all over the place. Okay, ducks, are you all right? I'm thinking these ducks just don't want to come home because it's so nice out. That's what I'm thinking. Just look at them, eh? They all got their necks stretched out because Doug's walking behind them in the bulrushes. Tomorrow's supposed to be an even nicer day. Today was only supposed to be a high of 20. It never really got to 20. More like around the 16 mark, but the sun felt nice. But tomorrow is actually supposed to go to 24. But tonight it's supposed to go down again to 4 degrees, so another cool night. And Simon said for sure he's coming tomorrow. He had problems today. I don't know if it was vehicle problems or family or whatever, but he never showed up. And that's why I went to town. But he said he's coming tomorrow for sure. Dougie, is there anything back there? I'm going to sit down here on my deluxe milk carton, the comfort spot in the swamp, and we'll just see if there's anything here. The fact that these ducks look a little paranoid, but Doug's acting like there's nothing here. He's not even sniffing. So we'll just wait. Oh, Dougie. Doug's sunning himself on the side there with the ducks. What a dog. Oh man. He just has to be with his ducks. I think it's because he knows the ducks attract things in, and he really wants to get something. He's got a sniffer going. Because he does this, he'll lay down close to the ducks. What do you smell, Doug? Think about this, guys. Last year, Doug wouldn't lay down here. He wouldn't lay in the mud. Oh, look at this. The ducks are coming down. Are they going to go right by him? I wonder if they get confused and, wonder like, coyotes. Like they're cautious with Doug right now, but yet they know it's him. Because if that was a coyote, they wouldn't be walking towards him. Look at this. Oh, this is awesome stuff. Look at him. The ducks are going to run the gauntlet of Doug. Come on, ducks. What are you going to do? Oh, I hope I have enough battery power on the pivot heads. It's the same pair I've been using all day, so I didn't count on sitting here videotaping a bunch of ducks hesitating to walk by Doug. Come on, ducks. They don't know what to do. It's like they know it's him, but it's like, oh, what are we going to do? Do we walk by him? Do we swim by him? All we need is the one to start walking. Are they going to swim by?
closer to him. Oh, Dougie's oblivious to him. He's more interested in the bugs that are bothering him right now. They don't know what to do. That north wind is not nice. I actually wish I had a jacket on right now. My back's warm from the sun, but the front of me's got a bit of a chill from the wind hitting me. Come on, ducks! Well, I think they're going to make us wait for a while, so there'll be a lot of editing going on, guys, because I won't subject you to what I've had to sit through here. Because the ducks are, for some reason, just not interested in walking by Doug. They're interested in Doug, but they're keeping about an 8-foot buffer. Oh man, it's funny. They get, they get a little more courage. They get closer and closer to them. Oh, you smell something. And that's exactly where the otters come from right now. That's where he's headed. Oh yeah, look at him. See, he's got his neck stretched out. And the wind's coming exactly from where the otters appear all the time. I think he's going to go around. He might go across the creek. Oh yeah, we might have otters here right now, guys. Where Doug's looking right now is exactly where they are. They come out of. Exactly right there. Ducks, I'll be heading back because the crap could be hitting the fan here shortly. The wind's blowing exactly from the direction that the otters would be coming from. That's why Doug's over there. He's just smelling like crazy into the wind. I can hear otters, guys. I think Doug's hearing them too. More Doug's smelling them right now. Wherever they are, they're a good distance away because the wind's blowing from that direction and the chirping sound I'm hearing is really faint. They're not close, but they are near. When I turn my head sideways and put my ear towards that direction, I can hear them better. They're getting closer. Where are they? They're somewhere out there because the wind is picking up their chirping sound and it's coming towards me, but it's not really sharp. They might be leaving because of Doug being down here. Yeah, now it's starting to fade away. This wind is really playing games with the sound, because I just heard the sound coming from there. Well, the ducks are at home. Doug, I think we should go home. We'll do our duck chores. Pick another bucket of beans, call it a night. Tomorrow's going to be a big day here, picking beans. Poor dog. He tries to find the thinnest spot to come across. Oh, he hasn't had much luck lately, guys. Almost every time he jumps across, he gets wet. More wet than he wants. I didn't show this morning, guys, but I had to dig my drainage hole out, because what was happening was it was a design flaw. The pipe was filling full of grunge, and it wouldn't drain this morning, and I dumped the water, and it started bubbling and gurgling. I knew right off the bat what was wrong, so I had to dig this drain trench out, and this drain trench took me an hour and a half to dig out. Well, look at the roots, there's the roots and lots of rocks, like rocks. Oh, it was brutal digging. It took me over an hour and a half to dig it. I had the axe, I was chopping. Oh, it was brutal. So that's what I did this morning when I was doing chores, because I emptied the swimming pool, and the pipe started gurgling, and I knew right away what the problem was. And really, those pipes should have been up about a foot higher up, instead of being so buried in the ground. But just the way I designed it coming out of the pen, because I wanted to go underground coming out of the pen, so there'd be nowhere anybody could get into the pen, caused these pipes to be too low. So really, this hole should have been probably 2-3 feet deeper, and then have the water dump in it, then so you could dig it out. So my idea didn't work out. But I couldn't believe this morning how long it took me to dig that trench out. It was brutal. It woke me up good. It was a good workout, first thing in the morning. Dig a trench through rocks and roots. Alright, well, I'm going to fill the feeder up with feed here, and I might not pick any beans tonight. I don't know. I think it's already around 4 o'clock. Holy moly. He keeps looking at me out of the corner of his eye. He's watching the swamp, and the ducks are freaking out because he's watching the swamp while standing amongst them. Alright, I'm going to fill the feeder up. Yeah, this morning when I dumped out the kiddie pool, man, when she started gurgling, I knew I had a problem. I didn't know it was going to take me an hour and a half of digging to fix it, though. I wonder when the little Muscovies here are going to start flying. Oh, you just got a dragonfly. The next month, all of them should be flying, actually, in the next month. Maybe we'll get some flying action to the lake. At the rate I'm going, guys, I won't even have to unload the truck. I think there's like about 11 bags or 10 bags left in the truck. The ducks are eating a lot more, I can tell you that right now. They're seriously burning through the food with this cooler weather. They're making up for not eating much all summer. Seriously making it up, to the point that I'm not even unloading the truck. I'm just, taking the feed right out of the truck and putting it down here in the feeder. Hospital ducks are out. I guess they had to wait till the sun warmed up everything here. Man, a lot of crippled ducks. I'm thinking permanently crippled. Yeah, some of these ducks, guys, are not getting better. I don't think the hospital's working out for them. Right, they're trying, but I don't know. I'm thinking that, keeping these ducks alive, well, other than, Magoo and Billy, and I'm thinking that some of these ducks really shouldn't be alive. Like that little guy there, like he's just not having any luck walking at all. But they are outside. Normally they're hiding in the barn, so they're coming out to walk on the grass. Oh, and there's a limping dog. Okay, what did you do to yourself? You weren't limping when we got home. Were you running? You were, weren't you? Dougie, I'd like to know what happened. It looks like they're like little indent bites. What's biting you, Doug? Your neck? Well, we'll see if you get better. We'll put you in the barn with the gimp ducks. No, he wouldn't do that. Duck's not going in the barn. Yeah, not a duck in the barn, guys. Everybody's out enjoying the sun. But I will say these hospital ducks are real slackers as far as going outside. They wait till it's really nice before they go outside. Doug, are you part duck? I turn the hose on, you come over for a drink. Look at the ducks. The ducks come over, the Doug comes over. Everybody likes the hose here. I have to do a little bit of modifying, guys, because I'm using recycled lamp holders that are not meant for this. So I have to make some modifications to get them to fit in the mason jar. That's basically it. So she's waterproof, and then the stress relief connector for the cap tire on top, and that's the unit. And I'm going to put some fencing wire around here so that will be the mount to hold. You'll see it when I'm done, but that's basically it. I've been screwing around with them. I made up the lids here. I'm just modifying the actual lamp holders. But I've had enough for the night. I got a little bit of fatigue hitting me here and I can't think straight. So it's time to stop. I can't believe how tired I got. I was in the garage working and I thought for sure, oh, I'll whip all the lights together, and I just all of a sudden got like unbelievably super tired. So I gotta go clean some veggies for supper. Ducks. Oh man. This time of year with the days getting shorter, they come out front here and they get in position. The rest of them are at the other end of the pen, but they'll start coming up here soon. Sun gets low in the sky really fast now. The rest of them are down there. Alright, I gotta go clean some vegetables for supper. Okay, Doug's barking. The ducks are freaking. What's going on out here? Oh, there's the dog over there. Oh, is she ever cold out, guys? I can see my breath. On, ducks, get inside your pen. What's going on there, Goof? Oh, Doug's frisky. Look at this dog, eh? The cold weather. Oh, boys. I can see my breath, guys. Well, the thermometer right now says that it's 8 degrees out, so I'm thinking we're going down to another 4-degree night. There's not a cloud in the sky, so the temperature's going to fall fast. Oh, that crazy dog's barking. Where is he? Oh, he's on the other side of the creek. Doug, get back here. He's on a complete rip down there, guys. Come on! I just see flashes of his eyes. Doug! Oh, he's gone. There might have been something here. Because when I looked out the window, the ducks were in a big tight circle in front of the pen, all freaking out. And that's why I came out. Because it's not even dark yet. And normally the ducks aren't even going in the pen until it's pitch dark. So I'm thinking there must have been something that was causing a bit of a commotion out here. Because Doug was all worked up into a frenzy. Dougie will be happy today. He's getting a warm shower. Not a duck outside here. This is really strange. Oh, we got some activity on this side of the pen tonight, though. I've noticed more and more activity as the nights go on. It's almost like they're getting used to it. Pretty soon I'll have the lighting done. And then we'll see if they act normal in the pen or not. Alright, guys. Another night. Done. Okay. Doug! They seem to be getting used to my headlight, though. They're not all freaked out. Usually I shine the light like this, and they get all panicked. They seem to be doing a lot better. Oh, there's the limpy dog. Dog. Okay, you sit. It's so cold, guys, that I actually had to get my sweatpants out. I haven't worn them since May. You know fall's here when you got to get the sweatpants out. Like washing your car. Always so good with warm water. What a dog. Guys, I've never had a dog this good with the garden hose. I've had some pretty good dogs when it comes to garden hoses, but I've never had a dog as good as Doug. I've had dogs that would lay in the kiddie pool on command. I'd soak in the kiddie pool. You know, they would tolerate getting sprayed, but not like this. This is literally like washing your car. Dogs normally don't just let you spray them like this. Well, I've never had a dog that let me spray them like this. But then again, when I taught Doug this, he damn near killed himself fighting it, because he choked himself to the point that he passed out almost. It was wild the way he fought me. He didn't like me for a long time after I taught him or introduced him to this. I think maybe that lesson that day was sort of a crash course of resistance is futile, and that's why he's so good right now. Because honestly, if I would have videotaped the day that I introduced Doug to the garden hose and getting sprayed off, chances are I would have had somebody report me for animal abuse, because it was borderline abuse. Oh man, it was bad, eh, Dougie? That was a bad day, wasn't it? I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, it was bad. So I'm thinking that's why Doug is so good because that lesson was so severe. Like this, look at this. This is amazing how he just, that just totally cooperates. And he won't, do the dash into the house and until I'm done. All right, there you go. In you go. What an awesome dog.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.